Hey, good morning. Sam McEwen here. It is time for your Tuesday Truths. I want to talk to you today about something that is really kind of near and dear to my heart, especially spending some time as a chaplain in a hospital center, and that's organ donation. Now, I'm going to go through some truths and facts and stuff like that, give you my personal opinion. I have a couple shout outs I'll do later on in the program here, but here's what I want you to understand, and that is that there are thousands upon thousands of people waiting for organ donations. Hey, Steve, good morning. How you doing out there? I got Scuba Steve on with Deepwater Scuba, safely opening up the underwater for us. You need to see Scuba Steve. Go over to Deepwater Scuba. That is his Facebook page, and see what he's got going on over there. But here's the thing. I saw so many folks who would have been eligible organ donors. Number one, not on the national registry. Number two, just didn't understand the process. And here's the problem, folks. Y'all watch too damn much and stuff like that, and these doctors waiting for you to die. So like Frankenstein movie, so they can take your organs. That's not how it works. It's not how it works. Okay? More than 36,000 transplants were performed in 2018, with an average of 95 each day. The need far outstrips the number of, according to the United States Department of Health and Human Services. And I just want you to realize, if you have questions, first off, there's a website that I put in the comments that is a national. You can get on the national registry there. But more than 113,000 people in the U.S. were on a waiting list as of January 2019, and every 10 minutes, someone new is added. Every day, at least 20 people die off the list because the organs aren't available. About 95% of the United States of adults in the U.S. say 58% will sign up to be an organ donor. That's just, if you support it, why are you not on it? You know, I mean, you can take it's right on your driver's license. Okay, it's just right on your driver's license. You can. I'm going to blank everything out. But if you take a look at there, right on the bottom there, how do I get that up there to the camera? I'll just do it this way. You see, says donor. Right there, says donor. Get it put on. Get on that list. Get that on your license. Something happens. But there's some common misconceptions about organ donation, and it is all because y'all watch too darn much TV. Okay, so let me. I want to go over some of those. So I want you to understand what happens. And I've seen this firsthand many times, working in the hospitals, in the ERs, as a chaplain. And it's one of the hardest conversations to have because there are so many misconceptions. Okay, the perception that the physicians are waiting for your loved one to die so they can grab those organs right away. No, not how it works. To sustain life for your loved ones, unless I am and you have a DNI and a DNR, and take and use it. People think that, the doctors and the nurse, if I come in and I've been in an accident and they're trying to save my life, they're not going to look at my driver's license and say, oh, he's an organ donor, let him die. It doesn't work that way. Okay. It just doesn't work that way. Trust me. Some people think that during the organ donation process, somehow the person is still alive and they'll feel the pain of the organs. No, there's no pain. There's no pain to your loved ones while they are taking the organs out, and possibly they should some religious concerns, but most major denominations and religions support organ donation. And a lot of people think that if your loved ones donate organs, that somehow you have to have a closed casket funeral, and that is so not true. You have to understand how professional these people are when it comes to this. Okay, there's an organization out there called One Legacy. It's a nonprofit, federally designated organ recovery organization, and they work with hospitals and stuff like that. But here's some facts. Organ donation does not begin until every attempt has made to save the life of the patient. A patient has to be declared legally dead before a donation can proceed. Now, if your name is Lazarus and you're waiting for Jesus to come and say, Lazarus, arise, Lazarus, come forth, okay, maybe you don't. For several days. And anyway, I digress. If you need more information about Lazarus and Jesus, please reach out. Anyway, normal process to recover organs for use in organ donation. They're not waiting for your grandma to die, okay? The folks who will deal with you or your loved one once you are dead they're ultimate professionals. Okay. Save up to 8 lives. Save up to 8 lives. Think about that. There's a legacy. Your corneas could give sight to 2 people. 2 people. And there's a whole lot more on the cornea thing. You should always do that. Tissue could heal up to 75 people from one person. Heal up to 75 people. Your skin. It's amazing what they can do. Here's something with the 113,000 people on the list. Over 2,000 of them are children under the age of 18. Think about that. As of this writing, organ donor was you're not. There's a lot of thought process and mental process that goes into organ donation. And if you stop and think about it, you lose a loved one, but they've donated organs and somebody has new life. And I'm telling you, folks that do this, they take it seriously, okay? I had a fact here. Oh, more than 83% of people on the waiting list need a kidney. And you have 2 of them. I have 2 of them. So you say I'm sick, or I have this disease, or I have that disease. Well, some, excuse me, some of that may disqualify you. However, don't discount it. You don't know. And you don't know up until it's time to donate the organs. Some diseases, yes, may disqualify you. Some physical things may disqualify you. It doesn't matter. If you're not ready to do it, you're dead. It's too late to make the decision. Here's the thing. Number 1, organ donation. Number 2, cremate me, spread my ashes. I'm not going to say where because it's probably illegal, and that's But here's the thing. If my skin, which, probably don't want this polka dotted skin, could help a burn victim, or my corneas could help somebody see, you don't want my hearing, and you don't. Okay. But seriously, folks, seriously, you have to have advance directives. You have to be on the national registry. You don't want your loved ones making that decision for you. You need to have that conversation. Have that conversation. There's so many lives that can be saved. So some I'm going to go through some real quickly, some myths and facts off of the website that I posted here, the organdonor.gov. You can find the myths and facts there. The first one, I have a medical condition and I can't be a donor. The fact is, anyone, regardless of medical history, can sign up to be a donor. The transplant of death, whether donation is possible, even with an illness, you may be able to donate your organs or tissue. That's a quote. Myth, I'm too old to be a donor. There again. To date, the oldest donor in the U.S. was age 93. What matters is the health and condition of your organs and tissue when you die, not your health. Because, well, let's face it, today doesn't matter what kills you, it's going to be a COVID death. There's my political statement for the day. It's a fact. Look at the CDC, and everybody's dying of COVID, no heart disease, no cancer, no, none of that stuff. But here's the thing. They're going to look at the condition of your organs and tissue. And I'm sorry if this is a little disturbing to you. The fact of the matter is, organ donors are needed. There's no age limit to. I mentioned that. I don't think my religion supports it. Most major religions, this is a quote, most major religions in the U.S. support organ donation and consider donation as the final act of love and generosity towards others. There is a link that you can click through on the organ donor website to get more facts about your particular religion, your particular, and you'd be surprised at some of the ones that say, yeah, organ donation is fine. There again, I mentioned if they see that you're a donor, they're not going to try to save your life. Absolutely not true, because donation is not a possibility until all life-saving efforts have failed. Myth: rich or famous people who are on the waiting list get the organs faster. All this garbage that you see on TV, while it is not out of the realm of possibility of happening, come on, people. Quit watching the TV to get your medical advice and quit going to Dr. Google to find out what's wrong with you. Okay? The National Computer System determines matches for the donated recipients. Here's a quote. The factors used in matching include blood type, time spent on the waiting list, other important medical information, how sick the person is, and geographic location. Race, income, and celebrity are never considered. Okay? Race, income, and celebrity are never considered. We talked about the open casket. Here's one. People say, well, I'll have to pay for it. My family will have to pay for the donation. Fact is, there's no cost for donors or their families for organ or tissue donation. Here's a myth. Someone could take my organs and sell them. First off, it's against the law. Second off, you're watching too much TV. Okay. Myth. If I'm in a coma, they could take my organs. If you're in a coma, you're still alive. Fact, the majority of deceased organ donors are patients who have been declared brain dead. Those in a coma, it's not the same as brain death. People can recover from comas, not from brain death. Okay, brain death is final. There's a link in this article to that also. Here's one to get you guys going. People in the LGBT, however many more initials there are, can't donate. There is no policy or federal regulations that excludes a member of any community from donating organs. What matters is the organ health. That's what matters, the organ health. So I hope I've given you some information and dispelled some rumors and stuff on organ donation. The fact of the matter is that you may not even be eligible. But if you're not on the list, how are they going to find out? And, you know, your kidney could save a 16-year-old kid. You know, parts of your liver. Well, I know some of you whose, liver most people won't want, but but just think about it. Pray about it, whatever your mode of meditation is, and understand this is important. We're not meant to go through this life alone. This is a journey we're supposed to take with each other. There's a lot of talk about unity and diversity and all this political mumbo jumbo going on. And unfortunately, it's a lot of talk. There's no desire to really be unified. There's no desire to present unity as a real life thing. Just look at what's going on in Washington, D.C. right now. But the fact of the matter is you can leave a legacy by being an organ donor. There's no barriers there. You can be a legacy. You can save someone's life when yours has come to an end. Hey, maybe they charge less for cremation if you don't have any organs to cremate. I don't know. I'm sorry, I'm being a little goofy there. But I ask about that. See if I can get a discount after they take everything. Maybe. I don't know. I have some friends out there in the funeral industry. Let me know. But here's the thing. To my point again, we're not meant to go through this life alone. And a business coach, I do not give financial advice when it comes to investing, when it comes to those kind of things. I have professionals that I work with that I listen to their advice because they're much smarter in that realm than I am. But I will help you become debt-free by intentional and sound biblical budgeting processes. I am a Ramsey Preferred Coach, and I am a certified coach, speaker, and trainer with the John Maxwell team. And if you are looking to improve your financial situation through hard work and determination, because it's probably not an income problem, it's more likely a spending problem. Private message me the word coach. Track, you need to get your vision and your purpose and your whole concept of your business on track for 2021. Message me the word coach. I'll send you a link. We can set up a 30-minute complimentary session to see whether or not I can help you achieve your dreams, visions, and goals. This has been Sam McEwen coming to you from Tampa, Florida. Live intentionally and be very, very blessed, my friends.